Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, I know it's been a while since I actually made a video, man. It's been like a week. And I really do apologize. It's just this phone, man. I pretty much can't even play the game, to be honest. It's like after a match, while I exit the match, the phone just decides to freeze. So, yeah. Making gameplay videos is definitely gonna be much harder now, so hopefully you guys understand, man. It kind of is demotivating as well, knowing that my phone might die after I record the gameplay too. Yeah, it's not great, man. But until I do get a new phone, these are pretty much the types of videos I'm gonna be making. Not all of them, there will be some gameplay, but if you do see some gameplay, then you know the phone almost died after. So, yeah. But anyways, boys, in today's video, we're gonna be talking about the top 3 best armors in the game. And the reason for actually making this, whoa. And the reason for this is, I actually see a lot of people actually coming to ask me down in the comments, hey bro, I have a lot of gold, what armor should I buy? Should I buy a weapon? And yeah. So at least I wanna help you guys with the armor part. Now, as you guys know, the 3 best armors in the game is pretty much medic, you have your support, and you have grenadier or grenadier. Yeah. Now, before I actually give them a rating or a rank, I just want to tell you guys that this list is very controversial, or this topic at least, because pretty much all armors are good for certain specific things. And I don't really think there's one that's the best in general. So you can pretty much make your own list and pretty much be correct with it. But anyways, boys, let's get right into the video. Alright, and before we actually start, boys, I just want to give a huge shout out to X Legionary for actually sending me these. I'm broke, so I don't have medic and grenadier, but he actually sent me some pictures of the armors maxed out. So we're gonna be comparing them at their best. So yeah. Now before we actually give a rating, I pretty much just wanna go over what armor is best in what position and pretty much where they're good at. Cause I might say one is the best, but then the other might be better for you. It just depends, man. Alright, so the first one that we're actually gonna go over is support. And support, man, it's pretty much just a tank. Like, you have 600 armor, which is, I believe, the most and the highest in the game. Now, movement speed pretty much just depends on what weapon you're actually using. You will obviously be slower than compared to the other armors, because with the Grenadier, you actually have more movement speed. Medic, it's kind of the same, but you're pretty much just gonna run shotguns with Medic, so you'll still be much faster. Now, the best thing on this armor, I would say, is pretty much just that protection from one hit, man. Because that thing can pretty much save you in a lot of positions. Pretty much the cases where it comes in handy is if you're actually facing someone using a shotgun or a sniper. Because they pretty much take a while to at least hit you once and shoot you again, so yeah, very useful. And you also get plus 25% damage with machine guns, and for now I believe machine guns are the most stacked category with actually good weapons. You also get some resistance to explosions, which is basically grenades and bombs and all of that. And I think tanks as well, but I'm not too sure about that. Overall, this thing is a beast, man, and yeah. If you're looking for an armor that kinda synergizes with machine guns, then this is the one for you. Now moving on to Grenadier, however you call it. This one I'm not too sure about. They actually nerfed this pretty hard, I think. Now you do have 544 armor, which is almost as close to 600, which is support. But the only downside to this is instead of having a protection from one hit, you pretty much have plus 75 health. Now the thing about health and protection from one hit is it's much better to have protection because health pretty much doesn't mean a thing in this game, man. One bullet is enough to take that away, and if someone's using a machine gun against you, then yeah, you're gonna die pretty easily. Not saying that this is worse compared to support, because this one actually does have its advantages, but in terms of surviving, I pretty much say support wins the case. But that's just me, I might be wrong about this, but yeah. And this armor is basically just for assault rifles, as you can see, plus 25% damage. And not to mention, it also has plus 13% movement speed, meaning you'll definitely be moving much faster than a support player. And now moving on to Medic. Now the Medic actually has the least amount of armor compared to the three. You have 520, and movement speed is also the same as support. But then the thing is, you actually have more health than support actually gives you, which is basically 25, and here you get 45. And also, in addition to that, you get a protection from one hit, which basically means if you want to last much longer in matches, it would be better to go for this instead of Grenadier. And you also have plus 25% damage with shotguns, as well as some plus 25% to reloading speed. So those two kind of synergize with each other. So yeah. Alright boys, so now that we're done explaining the armors, here are the ratings. So in the first spot we have support, and in the second one we have medic, and then in the third one we have grenadier. Now this is just based on my opinion, so you don't really have to fight me in the comments about this, but please don't. Like I said, it's a very controversial topic, but when you actually look at the advantages that support and medic have compared to grenadier, it's just way more, man. But anyways, boys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully it does kind of help you in a way. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.